What'd you do?
Good evening, everybody. The time is now 7:01 p.m. I'd like to call this regular voting meeting to order. Today's date, October 6, 2025. All rise for the pledge, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Mr. Bass?
Here.
Mrs. Blatt?
Here.
Mr. Lynn? Mrs. Merritt? Mr. Montgomery?
Present.
Mrs. Hawley?
Present.
Mrs. Duffy?
Here.
Mayor Michelle?
Here.
Okay. Number 4, report from borough boards and commissions. Number 5, reports. Fire chief, not here. EMS, not here. Consulting engineer, not here. Finance officer.
I have nothing to add tonight.
Okay. Public works director.
I have nothing to add to my written report.
Police chief.
I have nothing also.
Madam Mayor.
I would just like to thank everybody that came on Saturday for Rocktoberfest. They had a beautiful day and had a really nice turnout. All of the bands were very, very good. And also, for all the residents, Trick or Treat will be on Friday, October 31st, on Halloween from 6 to 8. Thanks.
No matter what, correct?
No matter what. Don't hate me.
Thank you. Manager Glister.
Yeah, the only thing I wanted to add, since our agenda meeting last week, between then and now, we did get notification from SHACOG that our 2024 Act 152 demolition grant application was awarded. We had asked for $60,000, and we got that amount, plus an additional $2,000 for a required audit. So we actually got grant funding in the amount of $62,000, and that is for 613 Cochrane Mill Road, 2130 State Street, 1234 Collins Avenue, and 317 Coal Valley Road. So we're going to talk with them, because when we put this application together last year, we were still working on the legal clearances for some of these properties. And as we've gone through that process, 613 Cochrane Mill Road, we actually, the court gave the property owner a chance to get some of the information or some of the work that Mark and Planning and Zoning wanted down there for like a structural analysis, and they went out and got that. So now we're waiting for them to make those improvements. So there's a chance that that one may have to be replaced with another. And then we were also awarded $30-some thousand for CDBG funding last year for some demolitions of some other properties. And we had to move one from this list to that. So that was the one on Coal Valley Road. So we're going to have to try to replace that as well. So I'm working with code enforcement on whether properties are next in line that we can try and change out on here, and hopefully make sure we don't lose any of that funding. But nonetheless, that was a good update that I wanted to share with everybody. And that's all I have, unless there's any other questions.
Yeah, I have a question. So can you move between Act 152 and CDBG?
Well, there's a lot of direct mechanism. I think it's just if you applied for a property and and that's no longer there, it's dependent on what the grant is if they'll let you switch out a property. Now, the initial notice from SHACOG and from the county is that you can't switch these out, but they've said that in the past, and we've had success in the past. So
Is that with Act 152 or?
I've changed them.
I thought it was with CDBG. You could switch them.
CDBG, I've definitely switched before.
Right.
I haven't in the past I haven't had to with Act 152 in the past. But
I guess that's what brings the question.
Yeah. So we're definitely going to push for it for sure. So
Okay.
And I can't find these kinds of situations are not unique. So I'd be hard pressed that this would be the first time that this has happened. So I'll have an update for that next month once I get a little further.
All right.
That's all I have. Unless there's any questions.
Yeah.
I know we just kind of made a joke about that, but I just kind of want to explain why the decision was made to keep Halloween, trick or treat on Halloween. I do understand that there is a possibility, and a very likely possibility, of a TJ football game that night, and also a possibility that it may be a home game. Unfortunately, we do not find that out if it is a home game, until very last minute. I know a lot of parents rush home, change schedules to try to get back in time for their kids to trick or treat. And also, and I don't want to make any last minute changes. And also, I was in contact with the mayor of Pleasant Hills, who also stated that they would not be changing the date of their trick or treat. And to be fair to both boroughs, double dipping does become an issue, and it becomes very expensive for residents of the community. And I don't want to see that happen. Also, there's no parking allowed in the neighborhood off Chamberlain Ridge on the streets anymore. So I feel that traffic would be alleviated and wouldn't have to worry in that neighborhood for kids. Luckily, most people don't trick or treat on Old Clareton Road because it's already a very busy street. So I just hope that everybody understands, and it was not a decision to make anyone upset, but I just felt it was in the best interest to keep it on Halloween. Thanks.
Thank you, Mayor. Agree with that explanation. I'd also like to add that nowadays there are numerous trunk or treats around the area. I know Pleasant Hills has their parade and things. I believe it's on a different date. Not sure if they released that date yet or not, where they go through Bill Green Shopping Center, or actually they started having it at Maury Park as well. So keep an eye out for that date if things get, coordinated to where we do have a TJ game and some of those families can't make it to trick or treat. There are multiple other opportunities to go. Councilman Pollack?
Yes, if we're done with Halloween, I'll have some back from Mike, that's all.
Oh, sorry.
Sure.
So, Mr. Gliss, if you may just then say what the next steps are for the residents with the good news, with the money being allocated, what we'll be doing next, just so they're aware of that. I know we said that before, but probably a good opportunity just to refresh that.
So the next steps will be concurrence from the communities, accepting the funding and, seeing if there's any scope changes or any kind of changes that need to be made. I haven't had the chance to look to see how much, total funding was awarded, but the Act 152 program has been pretty big so far. So there's a lot of structures that will be coming down throughout Allegheny County as a result of this program. So once they get all the concurrences, then they'll move forward. We're already ahead of schedule on the legal front, the legal clearance front, because we've been working on that because we know these properties are coming down anyways. We've been a little proactive. A lot of communities won't actually start the legal clearance process until they're notified of award. So they give, I want to say it was 90 days, 90 days for communities to show, if you accept the grant funding, to show that, hey, yes, we do have legal clearances. And also in that time frame, they'll begin doing their environmental assessments. So they'll be going around and they'll be going into these structures. Now the county will be taking care of all this. We don't have to do this ourselves. They'll go around and they'll do their lead and asbestos assessments. And that can have some, that needs to be identified up front, because if you're bidding a project out and you have to do some asbestos abatement, you need to know how much and what quantity and stuff like that so you can put it in the contract. So it'll be a matter of waiting on them at that point to get those environmental clearances so you can put those into the bid contract and specifications. So off the top of my head, I can't say how long it took last time. I think this is the third or fourth year we've applied to the Act 152 program, and this is only the second time we've been awarded funding. If I recall, the first time, it took over a year for them to get through that whole environmental process. Now, that was also the first year of the program, so hopefully they're a little bit more efficient at this point. But really, the next steps are for us is to finalize our legal clearances, which I think we're pretty close on a lot of these, and then wait for them to come back to us with the results of those assessments so that we can put together our specifications and bid package. Because we'll be responsible to put the package together and bid it out, which we do it entirely on our own, and then we'll seek reimbursement through the county afterwards. With CDBG in the past, that's SHACOG bids that out. So if we had demolition funding through CDBG, we'll put together a portion of the specification, like the back end we call it, and then we'll give that to SHACOG. SHACOG will take it from a couple different communities, and they'll do a bid package that has all those in one. So the actual bid process is a little bit different, but in both CDBG and the Act 152, though, you just sort of have to wait a while for the environmental clearances to get completed, and that's an unknown amount of time.
I'm sorry, Kevin.
But like you're saying too, we've been a lot more aggressive than the borough has from before. We've been very proactive, particularly in the legal side, to get us in a position. Now we got to this, we finally got the award. Now it's still up to other folks to do their due diligence before we can move on.
Yeah, well, not entirely, because if there's communities that don't get their legal clearances or they have issues like that, then that won't hold us back. But we do have, our hands are tied on the environmental clearances.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, so.
Very good.
Isn't the environmental clearances on 152 higher than CDBG?
Correct. CDBG is just asbestos. Act 152 gets into lead as well, which is a new thing, and I'm pretty sure we'll probably be seeing it on all demolitions within the next couple of years with how the trending. Because historically, if you were just taking down like a single house, you didn't even have to do an asbestos evaluation, and it used to only be if you were taking like 4 houses together, then you would have to do it. But now every house you tear down, you have to do the asbestos inspection on it and make sure you're paying for that. So Act 152 is a little bit above and beyond.
Do you know if they abide by the lead-based paint date, just like the real estate does? It would be any house built before 1978.
That I don't know, because it's been a couple years.
So no matter what, they test every house.
It's not so much that you have to abate it. I think it's more of an awareness program, if I recall what we did last time, so that people sort of stay away during the demolition process. You have to put like signage up and things like that. But I've only run into the lead once, and that was on the first round of Act 152s.
Yeah.
And
I was just wondering if we had a house built after 1978, would it even be
in that category,
right?
I don't know.
Food for thought.
Yeah, food for thought.
Okay. Okay. Madam Solicitor.
Thank you. I have nothing to add to my written report.
Okay. Number 6, Borough resident and taxpayer comments on agenda items. We do not have any, but we are happy to see Ms. Colquette in the audience. And she has graciously asked if we would allow her to go before we get into the meat of the agenda here. So Cindy, welcome back. It's great to see you.
I've missed you all very much. It's good to be back. Thank you very much. So I wanted to say thank you so much for the Get Well card that you sent. It was very thoughtful and very much appreciated, so thank you.
You're welcome.
I just wanted to ask, so Mike, what's going on with High Road House?
That's the same thing. We're waiting to get the environmental clearance back on that so we can
Okay.
get that project out to bid. Everything at Shaycog, there was a bit of a slowdown there with the executive director passing away and getting some other things in order. So I actually don't have the latest. I know that's what they were working on. So really we're waiting to hear back from them to say, okay, go ahead and get us the back end of your specifications so that we can put this out to bid.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear about the death.
Yeah. So we don't. Let me try to get you a little better answer, because I haven't asked a very give me a direct answer on what the schedule is.
Sure.
I just knew we're waiting on it, and I don't think the people I talked to had an update.
You can email me whenever.
Yeah, I have your email. Let me try. I'll make a note here, and I'll try to get you a better update on where that is. But that is, we're just waiting for them to tell us they're ready to go.
Okay.
So.
That sounds great. The only other thing I wanted to just mention was I was flipping through the In Jefferson Hills magazine and noticed that the election date listed is incorrect. It's in 2 places.
Okay.
The first place where you first start to read says November the 5th.
Okay.
And I have an appointment like around then, and I went, wait a minute, that's not a Tuesday. So, but
it's
when
a
you go
Wednesday.
further in it, it said November the 4th.
Okay.
So hopefully people will just look and see.
It's the 4th.
Thank you for that.
It's the
Yes.
4th.
It's the 4th, yeah.
Yes. So anyways, thank you very much. That was all I had.
Thank you. It was good to see you.
Thank you.
Okay, number 7, motion to approve the monthly bills. Motion by Councilman Bentz, second by Councilman Montgomery. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 8, motion to approve the monthly payroll.
I'll motion.
Motion by Vice President Budd, second by Councilman Bentz. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 9, motion to approve minutes of agenda meeting September 3rd, 2025. Motion by Councilman Benz.
Second.
Second by Councilman Pollock. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 10, motion to approve minutes of regular meeting September 8th, 2025.
So moved.
Motion by Councilman Montgomery, second by Councilman Benz. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 11, motion to approve the permanent appointment of Officer Christopher McCosey as full-time police officer for the Jefferson Hills Police Department after successful completion of a 12-month probationary period per the Borough of Jefferson Hills Civil Service Rules and Regulations, Section 3.20, probationary period.
A
A motion.
Motion by Councilman Pollock, second by Vice President Budd. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 12, motion to advertise for the position of school crossing guard with a start date to be determined by the Chief of Police.
A motion.
Motion by Vice President Budd, second by Councilman Benz. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 13, motion to appoint blank to one seat on the Borough of Jefferson Hills Board of Library Directors for the remainder of a term expiring December 31st, 2026.
Madam Chair, I'll nominate Andrew Geisman.
Motion by Vice President Budd for Andrew Geisman.
Second.
Second by Councilman Benz. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 14, motion to remove John Kurdna from the Uniform Construction Code Board of Appeals.
Motion.
Motion by Councilman
Second.
Benz. Second by Councilman Pollock. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 15, motion to appoint blank and blank to two seats to the Uniform Construction Code Board of Appeals.
Madam Chair, I can motion for Jeffrey Mang and Robert Breisinger.
Motion
Bob
by Vice
Breisinger.
President Budd for Jeffrey Mang and Robert Breisinger.
Second.
Second by Councilman Benz. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 16, motion to appoint blank to one alternate seat on the Borough of Jefferson Hills Civil Service Commission for the remainder of the term expiring December 31st, 2028.
We don't have anything, correct?
Correct.
I can motion to table till next month.
Second.
Tabled by Vice President Budd, second by Councilman Pollock. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 17, motion to adopt Resolution 32-2025, appointing alternate zoning hearing board member blank to the position of regular zoning hearing board member for the remainder of the term expiring December 31st. It's 2028. I just wanted to make sure your letter didn't, so that, yeah, gotcha.
Madam President, I would motion to nominate Ken Puglisi. Second.
Motion for Kenneth Puglisi
Puglisi.
by Councilman Pollock, second by Councilman Benz. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 18, motion to advertise one alternate seat on the Jefferson Hills Zoning Hearing Board for the remainder of the term expiring December 31st, either 2027 or, oh, I'm sorry, it's going to be 2025.
Motion.
Motion by Councilman Benz, second by Councilman Pollock. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 19, motion to promote Michael Nolder from Parks Laborer to Road Laborer within the Borough of Jefferson Hills Public Works Department.
A motion.
Second.
Motion by Vice President Budd, second by Councilman Montgomery. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 20, motion to adopt Resolution 33-2025, directing distribution of the borough's allocation of general municipal pension system state aid for 2025 in the amount of $406,605.80 as follows. Police Pension Fund, $440,834, and Administrative Pension Plan, $10,087, with the borough's contribution being $44,315.20.
Motion.
A second.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Benz, second by Vice President Budd. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 21, motion to distribute the 2025 volunteer fire relief allocation to the Volunteer Fire Relief Association of Jefferson Hills in the amount of $87,822.24 within 60 days of September 7th, 2025.
So moved.
Motion by Councilman Montgomery, second by Councilman Bentz. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 22, motion to adopt resolution number 34-2025, updating resolution 15-2021, authorizing the proper borough officials to sign necessary grant documentation for the Route 51 Trail Gap project to the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources.
Motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Councilman Pollock, second by Vice President Budd. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 23, motion to adopt resolution number 35-2025, setting the garbage and rubbish collection and disposal fees at a rate of $88.65 per quarter, $354.60 annually, effective January 1st, 2026.
A motion.
Motion by Vice President Budd, second by Councilman Bentz. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 24, motion to approve the Jefferson Hills Police Department to place orders in calendar year 2025 for the purchase of 2026 police vehicles and other related police vehicle equipment under state contracted CoStar or government regulated pricing, GRP, due to time manufacturer time constraints, potential tariff increase, current commodity shortages, and prospective price increases across the United States. Respective orders will not be received or paid for until on or after January 1st, 2026 for the 2026 budget cycle.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Councilman Pollock, second by Councilman Bentz. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 25, motion to authorize and advertise the sale of surplus and used equipment valued less than $2,000.
A motion.
Motion by
Second.
Vice President Budd, second by Councilman Pollock. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 26, motion to award quote from blank for line striping for the basketball court at 885 Andrew Riley Memorial Park in the amount of blank. Still haven't received anything.
Does this need to be
Motion to-
tabled? I'll second.
Motion by Councilman Pollock to table, second by Vice President Budd. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 27, motion to approve agreement between the Borough of Jefferson Hills and Jefferson Hills Fire and Rescue, JHFR, to continue to insure vehicles owned by JHFR as required by travelers.
Motion.
Motion by Councilman Montgomery, second by Councilman Pollock. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 28, motion to approve agreement between the Borough of Jefferson Hills and Southeast Regional EMS, Serums, to continue to insure vehicles owned by Serums as required by travelers.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Montgomery, second by Councilman Pollock. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 29, motion to approve change order number 1 in the amount of $7,709.96 to A. Morante Contracting Incorporated for excavation of rock encountered during the Beams Run Road stormwater repair project.
A motion.
Second.
Motion by Vice President Budd, second by Councilman Pollock. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 30, motion to approve application for payment number 2 and final from A. Morante Contracting Incorporated in the amount of $18,058.96 for work completed on the Beams Run Road stormwater repair project, subject to receipt of maintenance bond from contractor and review and approval of bond by the Borough Solicitor.
Motion.
Motion
Second.
by Councilman Pollock, second by Vice President Budd. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 31, motion to approve application for payment number 1 to Shaycog from Robinson Pipe Cleaning Company in the amount of $27,903.46 for work completed on the joint municipal O&M CCTV inspections in cleaning year 14 project.
So moved.
Motion by Councilman Montgomery, second by
Second. Okay.
Councilman Bentz. Sorry. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 32, motion to approve work authorization dated September 23rd, 2025 from Gateway Engineers Incorporated for additional work on the Frank Street project in the amount not to exceed $4,000.
I'll motion.
Motion by Councilman Lynch, second by Councilman Montgomery. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 33, motion to approve work authorization dated September 23rd, 2025 from Gateway Engineers Incorporated for additional work on the 2025 MS4 project in the amount not to exceed $5,000.
A motion.
Second.
Motion by Vice President Budd, second by Councilman Pollock. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 34, motion to approve work authorization dated September 23rd, 2025 from Gateway Engineers Incorporated for additional storm and sanitary CCTV inspections in the amount not to exceed $6,000.
I'll motion.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Lynch, second by Councilman Montgomery. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 35, Borough resident taxpayer comments on non-agenda items. We have none. Number 36, general business. Councilman Montgomery.
Yeah, I just want to thank the Historical Society for purchasing that bench for Joyce Schmidt back there. She did a lot for this community by creating a library. The West Jefferson Hills Historical Society, all the artifacts are being preserved, and that was a wonderful gesture. And I just want to thank them publicly for that.
Okay, thank you. Councilman Pollock.
Nothing to add.
Okay. Councilman Lynch.
Excuse me, sorry.
Sorry.
What a day. No, the EAC, we're going to be actually holding a fall cleanup, so we're going to go ahead and get it on the radar right now. We're looking to for Saturday morning, November 15th from 9 a.m. till noon. So if anybody wants to come on out and enjoy the fall weather, hopefully it won't be raining or, Lord forbid, snowing. Come on out and let's tidy up the borough a little bit. And that's it for me for this month. And thank you very much.
Thank you. Caitlin, can we make sure that we note that date, time, get some social stuff out there?
Oh, she's on it. I know she's on it.
Yeah.
She's always on it.
Councilman Benz.
Yeah, I just want to thank everyone that came out to Rocktoberfest on Saturday. The rec board really did a nice job. They work really hard, and just a reminder, those things just don't happen by accident. We have a lot of really committed citizens in this borough, and their commitment should be lauded because they do a lot of work. That's all.
Thank you. Vice President Budd.
Nothing this evening.
Okay. Yes, I would also like to thank everybody, including the rec board. I did confirm with them because this was an event that was teetering on getting chopped for next year's event schedule. They are going to give it a go for one more year. I confirmed with them, so we will be hopefully putting together a date for next year's Rocktoberfest. And wanted to thank everybody again for attending. That is what makes all of the hard work and dedication really special to our volunteers. So with that, I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll motion.
I'll second.
Motion by Councilman Lynch, second by Vice President Budd. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned at 7:30 PM.